What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and today we're going to be taking a look at TARP, and that stands for totally a rug pull. Now, the irony, obviously, it's in its name because this project is looking to defend against rug pull, scam, fake pump and dump, quick money grab projects that we see running rampant in the community tokens space. It's a hard space to navigate, and if you're doing it alone, if you have no experience in this space, you're going to get wrecked at one point or another. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this video can definitely relate to that statement because I've been wrecked, and I'm sure a lot of you have. Now, why am I so bullish on totally a rug pull? Well, a lot of my subscribers have been like bombing me and like say, hey, check this project out, check this project out. So I finally took the time to check it out, and I'm extremely bullish on this project. So bullish that I bought in last night. Now, what are they doing that's different from every other project? Well, when I see a token project pop up on my radar, I'm always asking myself, is this a quick kind of pump and dump, or is this a long-term investment? Then I asked myself, okay, if it's a long-term investment, what problem are they looking to solve? These guys are looking to create an automated service that will let you know if a project is shady and it looks for red flags and those sorts of things. Now, there are things that let you look for those sorts of red flags, but they're not automated. They don't make it easy for you to really look at, and they don't keep you updated. So we're going to go ahead and react to a video that they put out recently that really explains what TARP is and what they're going to be doing. Now, keep in mind, this is not a paid promotional video at all. I'm just bullish on this project. I want to talk about it because I think this is a good idea and it's a good concept. Of course, they have to deliver. This project is ran by Justin H, which is just Moonshot on YouTube, and you can see right here. And it's also ran by Matt Mortier, who's also on YouTube, which you can see right here. Now, it's different when you have your credibility on the line. If this was some sort of money grab, scam project, right? If they weren't really serious about their product, their personal lives and their YouTube careers will be greatly affected by this, right? So that's why a lot of people are rallying around this project, because they trust these YouTubers and they believe in the potential of the project. These guys are actually, they know what they're talking about. Just go watch their YouTube videos. They know what they're doing. They've been in the space for quite a while. And so I do trust them when it comes to being able to put together a really good project and deliver. But let's watch this video because I think it's very interesting, and this will explain exactly what TARP is about.
Hey everyone, Justin here. Just wanted to do a really quick video on why our TARP app is going to be so unique in compared to things like Token Sniffer and other contract scrapers, just because I think there's a little bit of confusion there. We're not just creating another scraper. Let's go through exactly how the app is going to work, and maybe you'll get an idea on why we're so different.
That was the biggest criticism that I had when I first heard about this project. I was like, well, I have Token Sniffer and other places I can really look for contract information. Why do I need another person to tell me? Why do I need another website to go look at? This is how they're different.
Okay, so what's going to make our app so special? The app is actually built on an AI system that is going to be able to learn and change with the market conditions. This allows us to have a system where you can sign in, import your portfolio of what projects you are on, and it can actually warn you if something changes within the contract or something changes within the dev wallets or liquidity locks or anything like that.
To me, that's key, because a lot of times when you use the Token Sniffer on some of these projects, especially when you're in early, over time things change with the project. They can change the code, the dev wallets can look a little different, the liquidity lockers could expire and those sorts of things. It's on you to check up on those sorts of things. So this project or product is going to allow you to import your project into your specific portfolio on their app, and it'll update you when things like that change. I really like that.
It also allows for pattern recognition. So if we're starting to see the same patterns from multiple tokens that have rug pulled or been honeypots, we can actually set up those red flags and have a list of concerned tokens. We can also track the dev wallet pattern. So if the dev wallet's been involved in other rug pulls, if it's doing weird things, we can track that and we can put out warnings.
That's a big deal. So many people are concerned with dev wallets and those sorts of things, and just they want to see what they're up to, right? Because that's the ultimate integrity in a project, right? So I think that's very, very important key feature.
Deployer wallet, same thing. We can track it. This one's really important because in a lot of cases, it's the same people rug pulling over and over and over again, and they use the same deployer wallet and then send ownership to somebody else. This allows us to track that, and we're going to be able to set up red flags that, hey, you know what? This deployer has done 3, 4, 5 rug pulls, 3 honeypots and whatever. Be very cautious. Now, when it comes to the end user experience, what we want is something very simple. We don't want you to be confused on why is this a red flag. We are going to educate you on why this is a red flag and try and give examples. So if it comes up and says, hey, the liquidity lock doesn't have enough liquidity in it, we're not just going to say that. We're also going to explain why that's dangerous and maybe give a couple examples of, you know, previous rug pulls or previous honeypots that have done that.
That's really important. A lot of people ask me about these certain scams and rug pulls and honeypots, but they don't understand like the reasoning behind it. So that's awesome. They're going to make some sort of educational aspect to this and give you like a reason why something is the way it is.
Video content library for more in-depth learning. So if you want to get into reading contracts by yourself, I'm going to have video content put up on the app itself. It's going to be like a little library where you can learn about each type of red flag, how to spot them, where they are in the code, everything like that. So that's for if you want to learn at the next level. Now this one's really big for us because this is where we really differentiate as well, is that we are going to have open communications with developers. Developers can use our system to come to us to get a automatic audit. Also, if they have a red flag that they would like to dispute, they can dispute it with us. You can't do that with Token Sniffer. You can't do that with the other ones. If it's something, for example, they have anti-bot code and it's causing our sniffer to make a mistake, we can then go in and manually check those things and give it a clean bill of health if we feel that it deserves it. So it's one of those things where the devs can come to us and everything like that. Now, with that, what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to have a verification badge. So if you're a new project and you want to get listed on, say, somebody's wallet or somebody's swap, we will go through the contract after it's gone through the automated. We're going to look to see what the automated said. We're going to verify everything, and then we'll give you a audit at the end with a verification badge. That verification badge will be able to be used at our partners' wallets and swaps as a way of saying, hey, look, we've gone through this. We've made sure that we're safe. We reach the standards that you will require for our listing. So that is where the TARP app is going to be so powerful, is that we're not just doing a consumer based version. There is also direct to tokens where they can come in if they're starting a new project and we can get them verified. We can get them up and running just a little bit quicker than some of the other projects because we're using a lot of automation to get the audit started. And then it saves us time on the back end.
When you think of Certic and those sorts of things, Certic, because people would say, what's the difference between them and Certic? Well, Certic doesn't really check for the longevity of a project and their patterns and those sorts of things. Certic just looks for the security of a project. It looks for if it can be hacked and those sorts of things, right? It doesn't mean a project's going to be around for a while, or they don't really go into the suspicious dealings of the dev team and those sorts of things. They don't really go into that. So this project is unique because they want to be able to check those things out for people that are interested into getting into products that are on their platform. Now it's pretty awesome. They kind of give them a stamp of approval if they can pass and meet all their requirements and whatnot. So I like this project. It's offering a unique service that no one is really doing right now. And I think that's huge in this space. And I think it's only a matter of time until people start really noticing how valuable this project is. Now it took me a while, right? I mean, it's only been out for not too long, right? Maybe a few weeks or something like that. But it took me a while to really understand the value of this project. Now, I'm going to get into some price action if you are just a typical investor, right? If you just want to invest in a project for something long-term, if you maybe don't want to use the service, but you want a good place to put your money. Now, remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a bunch of TARP, but I'm going to show you what I like about this graph and what's different about it, right? So if you check out their price action right here, right? Look at that launch, right? This thing launched on the 15th, right? 10 days ago. So it went parabolic, right? And it's been trading I mean, we had a little dip right here, right? But it's been trading sideways ever since. Guys, this kind of consolidation is very, very bullish in my opinion. Very, very extremely bullish. When we see new products come into the space, we see a huge pump and then a big dump and then maybe some sideways action. And then after doing research on their website and those sorts of things, I'm like, wow, looks like a good investment. Now, again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but it's a good thing to look out for when you're investing into something, right? If you're looking at something that pumps and then dumps and then pumps and then dumps, especially a new project, I kind of look at it with a little suspicion, you know? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like TARP? What do you think about this project? I think this has a lot of potential. I think they're offering a unique service in this space. It definitely something much needed. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air, to be honest. And with that, I'm going to end it with their promo video because I think it's actually pretty nice. So I'll talk to you soon. Peace.